You're listening to an archived Cabral Concept podcast. After listening to this show, check out the most up-to-date podcasts available at stephencabral.com/podcasts or search directly on iTunes. And now, welcome to the Cabral Concept, where board-certified naturopath and integrative health practitioner Dr. Stephen Cabral shares how he was diagnosed at the age of 17 with a life-altering illness and given no hope for recovery. It was only after studying and traveling all over the world did he discover how to combine ancient Ayurvedic healing practices with state-of-the-art naturopathic and functional medicine to fully rebalance the body and re-energize it with life. It's time to discover how to get well, lose weight, and finally feel alive again. And now, here's your host, Dr. Stephen Cabral.
Can't wait to recap the best of the week. So much going on and a big special announcement coming today. So, as always, I love doing these Friday shows. It allows me to be a little bit more free in the topics that I talk about. I get to talk about at least a half a dozen to a dozen different things. And with the amount of research that I'm doing and also products that I review, people that I get to speak to, so many great things that I always want to bring you. So I always start with what's going on in the practice with IHP, equilibrium nutrition, case studies, etc. I'll go over, oftentimes I've been doing favorite food of the week. I'm just going to give that just a little bit of a rest this week. I'll be back with it soon. And then I'll go over whatever we have at Equilibrium Nutrition, which is pretty amazing right now. It's a big debut, a brand new partnership that Equilibrium Nutrition just undertook. So super excited to announce that. And then I want to go over three research studies today that I think will impact a lot of people, especially those with, I would say, insomnia, sleep issues, and they can't seem to fall asleep quickly at night. So let's go over it right from the top. I want to share this with you because I'm excited. We are about to debut, which will most likely be our largest IHP opening of the year, or at least for 2020 to start. And here's why. Our IHP team and community has slowly been growing at a nice steady pace over 2019. But as our team grows and our community grows, we have more and more people inquiring about the Integrative Health Practitioner Institute. A lot more people wanting to partner. A lot more people wanting to help us spread the word. We are now getting, I believe, and this is just an organic-based site that's just starting up, over 20,000 people or so a day coming and visiting the website. They're downloading the brochure. They're applying to be accepted. We do very little applications to accepted between enrollment protocols, but we are doing an open enrollment starting this coming Monday. Now, no matter how many people keep coming to the website, we are still going to allow, though, 100 people to sign up during open enrollment. And that's because we are, as a company, growing with you. We are going to make sure that we keep our support team and practitioners and myself ratio small so that we can always serve those people we meant to serve, which are those people looking to heal themselves and heal others. So about 50% of our people have a health-based background. Maybe they're a naturopathic doctor. Maybe they're a functional medicine doctor. Maybe they're an acupuncturist. Maybe they're a nurse. Great. And half of our people do not have a previous background. So they are someone that looking to get into the health-based field. And we teach them from the beginning what they can do to, again, heal themselves, heal their family, and then maybe one day start their own health coaching-based practice. So I think it's my favorite thing to teach on, and I love to be able to see this message passed to many other people, just like it was passed to me many years ago. All right, so that's starting this Monday, and the date on that will be February 3rd, I believe. Yes, February 3rd. So super excited, as always. And then February 7th, we do our community calls where I get on live for an hour with IHP1 and IHP2. And I take your questions live on video in our private exclusive Facebook group. So definitely, if you've been thinking about it, I invite you, join the community. You won't regret it. And you'll get to meet so many amazing people. Okay. The second is this. With Equilibrium Nutrition, we just launched 2 brand new labs. So we launched over this past week, and I want to let you know, so before I forget, my team did say that through this Sunday, so if Monday is February 3rd, then this Sunday must be February 2nd. So through February 2nd, or as we always have to say, while supplies last, our complete mind and body neurotransmitter test and complete toxic heavy metals test has just debuted. So we're going to help people understand that neurotransmitters that calm you, like serotonin and GABA, when low, can actually cause more anxiety, poor sleep, overwhelm, and many other mind-body issues. And then also the excitatory neurotransmitters, such as, well, things like glutamate and dopamine, that when too high can cause anxiety, can cause higher levels of stress, can cause temper and rage. So what we want to do is we want to look at those as well. So we're going to help people actually map their overall mind-body. And so this is an exclusive at Equilibrium Nutrition, and that one is $100 off by this Sunday, February 2nd. And then the complete toxic metal test is going to be your way of looking at real-time results. So we're going to be looking at a simple finger prick, just like you would just get a drop of blood for a glucometer. And what we're going to do with that toxic heavy metals test, we're going to look at what is going on with mercury, with lead, with cadmium, with arsenic inside of the blood. That means what your body has in it right now when you do the test. And then we're also going to look at what it's excreting. Because what if there's a lot in the blood and your body's not doing a very good job excreting it? We need to bind it up and get it out. So we'll also be looking at levels of arsenic, cadmium, mercury and also actually bromine in the urine as well. And we'll also be giving you your zinc and copper ratio through the blood-based test and looking at your iodine levels and selenium levels, which are needed for a healthy thyroid on the urine-based part. So that's a 2-in-1, all-in-one for that one test. And these are less than $300 with that $100 off discount. So you can check that out at equilibriumnutrition.com. Big tests, a lot of data. I think you'll enjoy them. All right, next up, I want to share with you, I was just on the Nutrition-ish podcast. Love the name, by the way, with Allie and Chelsea. And it is episode 84. I'm going to link that up and hopefully even embed it at stephencabral.com/1456. All of today's show notes will be at stephencabral.com/1456. So we had a great talk. I mean, Allie and Chelsea were super welcoming, really great interviewers, good questions. We talked a lot about Ayurveda. So if you're interested in Ayurveda, you'll learn a lot there. We talked about gut testing. We talked about bloating. So it was a fun show. It really was. And what I'm going to do is link that up for you. You can get more information all about the show. And I don't want to spoil it. We did talk about a good amount of topics there. So again, 1 hour show allows me to chat about quite a few things. I will link that up again today at stephencabral.com/1456. Okay. Now, I don't know if I should do the research first or if I should go ahead with our exclusive debut. You know what? I'm going to save the debut for the end. That's what I'll do because I want to end there. So what I'm going to do is going to bring you the research now. Usually I bring the research at the end, but I want to save time and really just end with where we're looking to move Equilibrium Nutrition and how we're choosing our partners moving forward. And I'm super excited about this. Okay, so first I want to bring you one research study that it's a bit of an odd one. And I don't know that this affects you or not. But the actual mechanism by how it works is correct. So I wanted to bring it up, although a small study, and see if it affected you and potentially your weight loss goals and weight loss issues. So here's the thing. Coffee suppresses something called adenosine receptors. These are the receptors that allow us to start feeling sleepy. That's why you really shouldn't drink coffee or have caffeine before bed, because it can block those adenosine receptors. Important fact to look at. I mean, that really is. That's why I believe, I don't know if it was this week or last now, I said one of the key factors that you want to look at is making sure that you're not having caffeine after 1 p.m., really, because that has a half-life as well. So if it has another 6 hours, you're looking at 7 p.m. You really want to be waking up those adenosine receptors and actually calming and quieting that sympathetic nervous system. So okay to turn it on during the day, not on overdrive, that's for sure. So we have to watch out for our Vata and ectomorph counterparts, but important to look at that. So here's the thing, though, that they found in the study. By suppressing those adenosine receptors, coffee makes people feel more alert, but it also dampens the ability to taste sweetness. Being unable to taste sweetness makes the brain crave it more. It's interesting because I don't know that happens for all people. When I drink coffee, I don't have a craving for something more sweet. But it's interesting because maybe that happens to you. Maybe with your coffee, you're always looking for something sweet. And if that's the case, now it won't do it with decaf. Shouldn't do it with decaf because it's decaffeinated. But if you drink coffee and then you're looking for a little snack afterwards, it might be the coffee. And I just want to bring that to your attention because I don't want it to sabotage you in terms of brain chemistry when it could just be that you are susceptible to this. Again, I don't think that this is across the board, but at least it's been brought to our attention, which is why I wanted to bring it to yours. You can find out more about this. It was done with researchers at Cornell University in Ithaca, New York, here in the United States, and it was published in the Journal of Food Science. All right, so there's that for today. I'll try to link that up for you today at the same show notes page. And then I'd like to bring you 2 more studies. The first one is this, and I thought this was interesting. For those of you with kids, maybe grandkids, maybe nieces or nephews, nice little study. Another reason for kids to spend more time outdoors. It may make them less likely to need eyeglasses. First graders who spent 40 additional minutes daily in outdoor activities for 3 years were less likely to be nearsighted at the end of the study than those whose routine did not include the extra outdoor time. Study of almost 1,000 students at 12 different schools, and this was done at a university in China, published in JAMA. So a very, very respectable journal, of course. JAMA is a very respectable one, and done on a decent size study. And I also just agree. Why? If you're indoors, you're most likely not. Now, Ayurveda does this. Ayurveda has you, I won't go in depth on the eye exercises right now. I actually believe I did it on a very old podcast I did. And it has you change depth of focus. Look at your thumb in front of you, look at the horizon. Look at your thumb in front of you, look at the horizon. Like, it is going through eye-based exercises. Well, if kids are playing outside, they're not looking 1 foot in front of them, which could cause what we have here, which is at the end of the study, well, I'm going to read it again. First graders who spent 40 additional minutes daily in outdoor activities for 3 years were less likely to be nearsighted at the end of the study. So, and part of that is they're not just staring at a foot in front of them, like I was saying. They're actually changing directions. They're looking further away. They're looking close up. They're looking mid-range. So important to look at that. And that it goes for all of us, though. It's one of the reasons why I brought it up, is if you're sitting at a desk, look away from your computer. Look away from your phone. Look down into the distance. Look mid-range. Take your eyes off the computer for a minute or so. Then you can go back. It's going to be much better for eye strain and nearsightedness. Okay, last study of the day. And this one was a little bit of a shocker to me. It really was. Because I love using technology. But here's this. And this was done in researchers at Rensselaer Polytechnic Institute, Troy, New York, published in Lightning Research and Technology. Apple's, meaning the one for the phone and laptop, I believe, Apple's night shift mode does not help to reduce melatonin suppression before bed. The mode is supposed to counter the effect of looking at portable electronic devices close to bedtime, an activity that lowers the body's production of the sleep hormone melatonin, making it difficult to fall asleep and sleep peacefully. But a study found that night shift did not make any significant difference in the melatonin production of people tested. What did matter was changing the brightness on the display and dimming it as much as possible. For a better night's sleep, avoid looking at any electronics near bedtime. Well, overall great advice. But that was supposed to cut down on total blue light. So I know that Apple will kind of go back to the drawing board. I've recommended a software before called Flux. I actually think that there is more to that. I actually think that it does block out a lot of those blues out there. But that is what I do. My phone, if I use it at night, if you look at the scroll down on that little, looks like the sun, I put it almost all the way to the bottom, like so that it's barely able to be seen if I use it. And no doubt about it, I could tell even with the night shift. Now, I have no data, so I can't say this because I don't have the research. But I say that it's too bright. This is too bright. Now, maybe I'm more sensitive, so that this is why I wait for the data to back it up. But let's remember that. And let's also just, again, use simple blue blocking glasses. Easy to put on. They can be lightweight. You can get them almost anywhere. We sell them, a great brand that we get, and we sell them through Equilibrium Nutrition. Super simple. You can get them, but again, you can get them at your favorite wholesaler as well, as long as they block a good amount of those blue light rays. All right, so those 3 studies, I'll link them up today. StephenCabral.com/1456. I want you to head over there now too, because I'm about to debut our new partner for online workouts and nutrition plans, looking for people to lose the weight, transform their bodies, get in great shape, get in a great workout on demand. So maybe it's not going to come to a surprise for many of you out there, but I have been talking with the founder of the Faster Way to Fat Loss now for over a year about potentially partnering where we would do what we do really well, which is provide lab testing and provide protocols to help people figure out why they can't lose the weight, why they can't get well, and why they seem to be aging at a much faster rate. And we're doing that for a lot of organizations. And the Faster Way is one. And I said this, listen, you've already created much of what we would have created. You have the plan. It's fantastic. You allow women and men to choose a workout program, meaning like you can do the number of days that fits for you and works for you. You can do the number of sets that works for you. You can use equipment that can be done just right at home, or you can use equipment for the gym. They allow you to customize it, which is what I like. And they give you a meal plan that fits within our health-based parameters. So they talk about an acai bowl for breakfast. Well, we do a smoothie. What's an acai bowl? It's a smoothie that you can eat with a spoon. That's literally it. It's the same thing. And then at lunch, oftentimes they give you a paleo choice or a vegan-based choice. They give you 2 choices. And the same for dinner. They also use a carb cycling system. They have you go lower on carbs on 2 days, but then they bring those carbs back up the other 5. And it enables the body to start tapping into a larger amount of body fat. Plus, they give you the workouts. But one of the best things that they do that I think that we do at Equilibrium Nutrition is they also provide the community. They provide you with other people just like you who are with the same struggles, and then they have the coaches to support you. So what I feel very comfortable now in doing is recommending to our Equilibrium Nutrition community the ability to move into the Faster Way to Fat Loss program, which is initially a 6-week program, and then you can choose to do the 4-week month over month VIP program. Now, if you do the VIP program as well, here's what I want to show you. And you can't actually see it because you're not here in my office, but they have a brand new app. This means you can use it on your phone, take it to the gym, or simply use it right inside your home with your phone through your workout. It's very straightforward. It gives you all your downloadable sheets. It gives you your meal plans. But here's the amazing thing. It allows you to look at the different workouts. It gives you the workout of the day that the whole community is doing. And you get to follow along with the 3, 4, 5 women going through the workout. It's actually really well done. They also have a men's version. And then for the meal plans, all you do is click on today's date and you say, okay, meal 1, here we go. And you just choose, okay, what am I going to do for lunch? Am I going to do today is the lemon chicken salad. I just randomly pulled this up with cucumber, side of raspberries. Okay. And then meal 2, we're looking at avocado-based salad. Let's see what we're looking at for our meal 2. We have some spinach salad with some meat-based protein if you're paleo. And then they have a vegan-based Buddha bowl. So, these are foods that you would typically want to get recipes for. And now they're right here in front of you with the entire recipe. Beautiful photos, which I like as well. And you can also choose from previous day's meals as long as it fits within your carb-based cycle as well. So definitely recommend it. Looking forward to this partnership. I'm going to be doing a lot of content over with the Faster Way to Fat Loss. I'm on their science-based advisory board. I'm helping with their next month in the community, which is we are going to be doing a heart awareness month, so a heart health awareness month, and they're doing a vegan-based month. It doesn't mean that you need to be doing a vegan-based plan, but they're going to help out a lot of people out there who want to work out, who want to exercise, and also want to be on a plant-based diet, or at least want to give it a shot. They'll still give you other options that include fish or meat, but they'll also always be a vegan-based option. You can still use your daily nutritional support powder in that acai bowl in the morning. You mix it in with your oatmeal if you'd like. Feel free. No issues at all. You can do it on the side with water just for straight protein if it's one of the lower carb days and you're following that plan to a T. You can still be on your Fatlocity system. You can still be on your thyroid healing protocol, whatever it is, and still do the workout program. Just go back to, let's see, that I can give you here, right here. Should you exercise if stressed out? Episode 1441. And then check out episode 1448. So 1441 simply lets people know that, yes, you need to be moving your body. But that doesn't mean that you need to start out with 3 sets. You can ease into it. You can start with body weight, and the Faster Way is going to help you with that as well. So we have a limited time offer during the debut. Would love you to check it out. And that is over at equilibriumnutrition.com/workout. You will get our special offer. This is only through Equilibrium Nutrition, not through the Faster Way currently. But you can go to equilibriumnutrition.com/workout. equilibriumnutrition.com/workout to get your special promotional offer going on during this initial debut, where we are happy to say that we are partnering with the Faster Way. You'll get daily meal plans, you'll get daily workouts, and you'll also get the support of their community. I hope that you enjoy it. We look forward to great partnerships in the future, and this one, I have no doubt, is going to be a fantastic synergy for our community. Take care, everyone. Have an amazing weekend, and be sure to tune in tomorrow for our first Cabral house call. Ever wonder what the best sauna, blue blockers, sleep trackers, wake lights, salt lamps, or other health gadgets are? Or what about the top non-toxic mattresses, sheets, soaps, bath products, toothpaste, and cookware? Or would you like to know the cleanest choices for hemp parts, meal delivery services, supplements, and much more? I personally curated, researched, and now created a resource page of all of my top picks that continues to grow each week. These are the exact products I use in my own life, with my family, in my private practice, and they're the ones I trust. To find out all of my up-to-date recommendations and all the details, simply head on over to stephencabral.com/resources.